Welcome back to Tattoo Story Part 3. Finally, it took me some time, but today is the day and we will continue with 6 more of my tattoos. So let's start. So we will continue with a tattoo. I don't know if all of you know that I have this one because it's in my inner lips. And to be honest, I think the place is just funny, and that's actually the reason why I wanted the tattoo. I've been thinking for over half a year now to include it in my tattoo collection. So some facts about it. The tattooing itself hurt a bit. It felt like someone was cutting in my inner lip, but due to the reason that it was just a number and it's so small, the pain was half so bad. My tattoo artist made it freehand, and it's of course the year of my birth. Unfortunately, the last number almost went away already on the second day, which is maybe because I was eating sushi right after the tattooing and I drank some alcohol. Maybe this was not that good, but anyway, meanwhile it is still there and it got a little bit brighter, but I love it. The next one is a little bit tricky because not everyone see the whole sculpture or what it is at the first sign. It's this one. It's a naked woman. Surprise, surprise. And I discovered the picture by the artist Fly some years ago on his site and I immediately fall in love. The funny thing is, Fly is a good friend of mine now, and yeah, I saw the picture and I know I want this woman on my body. And for me it means that I'm happy to be a woman and I like to show it, and I find the picture simply authentic and beautiful. Simply beautiful. I love it even more because you can't tell what it is at the first glance, and only at a closer look one recognizes the beautiful female traits. And please always ask the artist first if it's okay to have his art tattooed on your body. So I think on a hurt scale, the one in the mouth was an 8 out of 10 because it really hurt, but it was so quick that it was not that bad at all in the end. And this one was a 6 out of 10. And we already continue with 2 funny tattoos I got spontaneously in Berlin. And these are this little banana and my mom oh wow tattoo. The banana has simply been on my list for ages, and it's also from the artist Fly. Maybe you know how crazy I am about it. I have been eating bananas for my whole life and I still can't get over it because I love it so much. Yeah, that's the reason why I got a banana tattooed on my hand. The other one is the mom tattoo, and you already know from the previous parts that I am crazy about finger and hand tattoos. I don't know why, but I love it so much. I think they look so good. This tattoo was also very high on my list, the wow or the mom tattoo. I just think it's so cool because it's in the eye of the beholder what you see. I love it because it's dedicated to my mom and I always think of her when I see it, and because of the word wow, it's such an expressive but simple word. On a hurt scale, the banana and the wow or mom were very painful because the artist was not that good. It felt like he had to do it on my bone because he pressed the tattoo machine so hard on my fingers. But anyways, I love them. Even if the O in the wow or mom tattoo lost a little bit of color, nevertheless, this one is also one of my favorites. The next 2 tattoos are also from the artist who already tattooed a lot of my tattoos, and we will continue with this one over my wrist. Short speech, long sense. The branches, the bushes, or as you might call it, is simply a gap filler that I really like. I just think branches or leaves are super timeless. This tattoo my tattoo artist has simply drawn freehand on my hand, changed as I wanted it, and about 1 hour later it was under my skin. That's the whole story, and on a hurt scale it was I really don't know anymore. I think it also was not that bad. And last but not least for today, we have this dragonfly over my lid. Actually, I have to confess that both tattoos don't really have a meaning for me. I think dragonflies are super standard, but the dragonfly also have something majestic. I don't know why either, I just like it. I used to love watching dragonflies float above the water and the slightly blush shimmering color, well, now also on my forearm. And the dragonfly I think the dragonfly was also not that bad, maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10 or a 6. To be honest, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, of course the tattoo artists are in the info box, and that was it for today. Guys, I hope you liked this video. I would be so happy if you can give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and we will see each other in part 4.